Alola, welcome to the pack. My name is SandiStress83. Welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Man, it's been a full week since I last recorded, since I got up to this point. Anyway, let's get on with the episode. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking her, I simply tell her I'm coming over. Much like we've done in the past. Once I meet Sayori's house, I raise the knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, SandiStress. I sit down in her room. Sayori first to smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. It's not like a cow and panda mix. What is that thing? Yeah, the little thing. Is that supposed to be like a bird?
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided on the last meeting.
Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her paper is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing.
No, I didn't. Please, don't let me talk to her.
After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's so good. That's no good, SandiStress. Why can't it just be like always?
It's always been.
This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Oh, I didn't.
It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in the trap, SandiStress. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, SandiStress? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a good reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me.
Damn. I'm in shock. Me too. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your closest friend. Because I knew, if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Sandistress. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Damn. That's kinda dark, I guess. I don't know how to feel about her now. Oh, what is this on my head? Get out of my head. Ah. What the hell? What the hell is this? God, it feels like I'm shedding skin or something. Whatever.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. The world. I decided that the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me to help you stay strong, stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Sandistress. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could helped is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face. Oh, I see them.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabs Sayori's shoulders. This time I'll pull her into a tight embrace.
Sandistress?
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I don't care about you. God. But the audience says I have to, so well. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Sandistress?
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Thank God. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sandistress,
Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Sandistress. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Ow! Your hugs are scaring me. Because they're really warm. What, do you want a cold hug? Or no hug at all? Dear God. It's like when you're going up to hug someone or offer them something, like, no thank you. It's like that for me. Like, God damn. Like, what the hell? What did I do to you? Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
It's
what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her tears. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori next to her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great date time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah, the road. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I was starting to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
Wait, in this world, there's a door and a doorbell at the gate?
What the hell?
Did they do this in Japan for houses? I'm very confused. Or is this anywhere? I would love this kind for my house. You could have always texted. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that. For some reason.
It should be common sense to do that. I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right.
And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Yay, my room! Yay! I got my TV, my bed, my computer, my books, and there's my closet. And that's where I put stuff. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so
that's very considerate of you to do.
No, I would be really embarrassed for to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
See, she even likes would be glad to help you clean. I think so far Yuri here is the perfect role model for a girlfriend and wife, you know? Who likes to help out. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't think you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want it to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by, just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to find an experience that will leave him wanting more.
That's great. It's easier to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax?
I brought some things from relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. Damn it. That's better. Oh, sorry about that. That was interesting. So yeah, that happened. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped objects. Sorry. I did some shopping on my way. Sorry, wrong voice.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use little candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's the diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all. Actually, it's so cool. I think I heard about it.
Okay. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even make it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons and create a doorway curtain.
That is so cool!
Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room and may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Yes, that's so. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense. As you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Sandstress. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle? Oh, I remember. She's the one. She's like the yandere girl. I remember now. God, yes. Yes, thank you. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well,
Embrace. Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're gonna think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out.
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
You're actually her expression once more.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Oh God, do I just poke myself in the finger with a knife? I don't want it. I think I do. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I peeled the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Sandstress, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down my face. Yuri takes the hand. My hand gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without worrying. Oh, come on! This again. Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Okay. So she just puts a bloody finger, my bloody finger, of all things, in her mouth. And licks it? Okay. This is getting interesting. Cool. Okay. Fates can't describe how I feel about this. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh God, I'm not gonna get in trouble for this, am I?
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri,
that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do anyway. Oh, come on! Not me! I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Sandstress, did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Sandstress.
Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Yay! After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we laid them all side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking come up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me if I was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water put
on each of them. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill up the cups too much, it'll be diluted. Wait. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups, but rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring them back to my room. Yuri. Yes. Hey, is she sweating? Or is that just my screen? Anyways, I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too high in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets and dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look really nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of this classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. It kind of does, actually. Like when you just paint, doing like little strokes of paint, little strokes on your paper. That's just to make something. That's just what it reminds me of. Okay, time for drinks. What the hell? Okay, painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's really relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. I actually love painting. When I paint, I'm not just painting I don't just paint because I love to paint. I also paint because it lets me get out of get in the zone and figure out what I want to do for the picture. I do mostly scenery stuff, but I also do faces and people, you name it, and miscellaneous art. I'm actually gonna be doing a video eventually on some of my arts that I've been doing so far ever since I graduated from the school I went to. Anyways, back to the content. Yuri stopped painting for a moment, thinking to herself, "For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy." Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the bed and grabs an unusual paintbrush, but I move aside at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia. Sorry. Yuri feels back. I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just taught me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and yell back down in front of her. Oh god, this art! I love the art! What the hell is on my... What is up with this picture? I love it. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the water. With the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me the dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier. Like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it will be best to leave it here, then have you print it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine, as long as I don't forget it. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. I mean, I don't blame me. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping that there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Given all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. The hell? About today. It's fun that we didn't give Eva as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot. You don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Hi, Cooper. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Aw, hi, buddy. Hi, boy. That's my boy. That's my good boy. What's up? Oh, God. Cooper, be careful of the camera. Aww. Here, go see Sissy. Here, come on. You can do it, boy. Here, I'll help you up. I got you. Hold on, guys. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say? So,
You're very thoughtful, Sand Distress.
Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. Yay! Close up!
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Eh?
Hi, Sand Distress.
Sayori? Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Sand Distress. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams. Let me get the off my foot. Aw, you want attention, do you, boy?
Oh, I'll be done soon. This video will be over soon, okay? Just be patient. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me.
Your imagination was being really mean to you. You're a weird girl, you know that? But that's something. Aren't we all weird, though? We're all weird in our own way. God, my face is covered in fur. Damn it. Stop it.
So I thought I had to come here see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Oh, come on, not the tears. Come on. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Sand Distress? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Sand Distress. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Sand Distress. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
She's going to delete me. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anyone. I slam my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Do I love her? No, she'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise that I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I used to write a poem about that. Yes.
Sayori?
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? Being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings.
Damn! the hell? Oh, God, why am I hurting so much?
I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way thing it was. I've realized that now. You really do know me better than anyone saying this. Just, I'll trust you with everything. Anything at all. So.
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Ah!
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams out as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running away. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But why do I care about her? But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. Oh God, why am I hurting? I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face. Oh, it's the day at the festival. Of all days, I expect this will be the one that I'll be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but aside that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner the Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Okay, what the heck? Santa's dress. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say it, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her saying this dress. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell about it that quickly? About how I basically turned her down her confession? Damn. What kind of a person am I? Yeah, I am the bad guy. Actually, I'm the good guy. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here, but I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Damn. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help the people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Whoa! Okay, get out of my head. It's just a lot of get out of my head. Anyways, get out of my head. Get out.
my god! What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Sand stress? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori. Go get Sayori, so. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. My calls out after me. I quickly quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house, knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more of something a boyfriend would do? Like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I jump in the door. Sayori. Ah! What the hell? What the hell? Jesus Christ! What? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe it. What my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turn down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything that I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough, and I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arm. Wait, why am I doing this? Anyways, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention you might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on dates, but starting around in high school, she would oversleep more and frequently. I would get tired of waiting. But if she's gonna chase me after me like this, I almost feel better if I run away. I just sigh and let an idol in front of the crosswalk catch up to me. What the hell?
It's an ordinary school like any other. More than usual, the worst being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content with just getting by on an average school. I'll spend my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice to start with the anime club. Sandstress? What the hell? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally expected to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. The hell was that about? We know each other. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl. Was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely, it feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I'm just looking for someone supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in a debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. The hell? No glitching. A literature club? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Sandstress, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least, very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I would just like, no, I want to be with Yuri. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Sandstress. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the room door. What the hell? What's with all the glitches? Oh, that's totally. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What the? Okay. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sandstress. What? I thought I was in the club! Oh, I'll just get me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. I've known you for a while now, Yuri. I like you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran this interest in the class when you decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica?
Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before I brought anyone new?
I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yes, that'd be great. Actually, yeah, I would love to. Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sandstress? Look, okay, you know what? I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you all so much for Wait. Thank you all so much for watching. See you all next time. Bye, guys.